At first, I was afraid. I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you'd done me wrong, and I grew strong. I learned how to get along. So you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here. That sad look upon your face. I should have changed my lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me.
The stirs naked glance. Grab your hats, y'all. H.I.'s going live on YouTube, where the truth fly. With the boots on the ground, a cam in her hand, H.I.'s patrolling this great land. Through city streets and back road dust, she's watching the watchers in her we trust. Streaming live from dawn to night, she's the voice of justice, the beacon of light. H.I. standing tall and proud, country heart, her voice ain't loud. Tune in on YouTube, see her stance. She's telling the stories that make you glance. Under the neon lights or the setting sun, H.I.'s work is never done. From the sheriff's misdeeds to the city patrol, her lens is sharp, she's on a roll. Investigating truths with a country flair. On YouTube, you'll find it there. So hit that subscribe, ring the bell for more. H.I.'s got stories galore. On YouTube's trail, she rides ahead. Champion of the free, just like she said.
I don't know if you can, but can you get an order for Hans at ONS Junior Market? The address is 1934 East Anaheim. All the windows are busted out.
Welcome in, everybody. How are y'all doing on this fine Tuesday Naughty Corner night? Cheers.
That was very good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. What we are going to do tonight is pretend we are doing NPR and speak softly into the microphone.
Speak softly into the microphone.
I speak any softer, it's not going to come out. How's your week? What'd you do?
Oh, nothing. Watch the Super Bowl. There's a lot to say there. Woo!
I live streamed directly through the middle of that damn thing.
Yeah, I know. I was watching, lurking. Yeah.
Good. Somebody needed to because there wasn't nobody else there.
I mean, the halftime show was a statement, right? I mean, that's all we can say.
I think it was the last gasp of a dying horse that people would continue to beat for a very long time.
Probably.
I'd be like a pinata.
Yeah. Whack it.
Good. We got a couple of folks in chat. I guess we can go talk to them, can't we? We got Scotty Waddles. He's always here first. He gets the gold. Always. Yeah. It's almost like I'm just going to create a trophy for the Scotty Waddles trophy that he just gets. Because What Life gets the silver. And truth be told, on it, bud.
Mister, you gone? Take it. No, we don't give advice. Not at all. No.
The problem is y'all won't take advice. We can give it to you. It's just that you're not going to do it. And then you're going to blame me for telling you some other stuff that didn't actually validate you. So I'm not here to validate. I don't even validate parking.
If you're looking for validation, it's not here.
I mean, my validation might be here, but yours is it because I take it all because I'm a YouTuber and I just suck it out of the room.
Who's taller than me? What do I do?
Stop looking within. Good to see you.
Sasquatch is a ladies' man, so he can maybe.
Hey, was that remark? It does not matter what you are at 2 a.m. in a bus station bathroom.
You gonna let them play with each other? I mean, I don't know.
You got Mister, you gonna take it. All right, I'm giving that one a participation trophy.
No, that's not true. Pink Taco, her EBT is probably taken.
Hey, don't be getting mad at fat chicks. I'm nice age mammal. I know exactly what I want.
And how do you know that I mean, wouldn't you say the one with kids? Because they're for sure to have EBT. I mean, I'm just saying.
Everybody's so mad. They all
exactly.
So
See, that's what I'm saying. Kids, I mean, it's a package. It could be good and bad. Anyway, let's digress.
So you sent me something about some bullshit going on a freeway somewhere.
Oh yes, wasn't that freaking crazy?
That's nuts. Are we going to show these people, or are we going to sit here and BS for like another 5 minutes just because we've had our time?
I mean, we can BS for another. Enslaved by tortillas?
Enslaved by tortillas? Wait, where? Who? Why? I mean, I like tortillas, don't get me wrong, but enslaved? That's a bit much.
Enslaved.
I mean, I like a good soft taco as much as the next guy.
Thank you. Definitely subbed. Yes. Gotta sub out of it.
That's how you do it. See, that's exactly the way you do it. You know, there's
is that Hitler?
Yes, that is the mustache man himself. That was the whole reason I gave him a participation trophy, because it takes a little bit of balls to roll into a chat, but that is your avatar. I wasn't going to mention it, but since you did.
Hitler and then Mr. Gun and take it. That's great. That's great. That's great.
Maybe we should go to the video. I think I'm taking a creepy turn. Oh, you tickle me. You
what say, Lou? Welcome in. Truth be told, welcome in.
What say, Lou?
Oh my lord!
Hey, he's throwing gang signs over there in chat.
No, it's not.
I think we got a real one. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad if you're Heckle Bus. I'm actually gonna be pissed. It turns out you're Mr. Supercalifragilistic dope shit. Fess up, are you El Perro?
But he would usually come on yours, not my channel. But then he would come on my channel just to throw it off.
No, I wouldn't predict what that man did, because no one can. And as soon as you did, the observation that you made to predict that would change the outcome, like some weird sort of quantum function. I mean, he just doesn't do what you expect ever.
Ever.
You remember those videos, the trend of like, always keep them guessing trend?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That man lives by it.
I believe it.
God bless him. Somebody needs to.
So this is their first time, allegedly.
Oh, cool.
So they like the vibes. So
I'm sorry, I really can't control what you do when you're not around. I mean, you were out there doing other stuff. I didn't know. I couldn't fix it. Trust me, if I'd have known you were out there doing other stuff, I would have told you about what we were here doing. And you come here and do this stuff.
Oh, well. All right, let's go. What we got coming up?
All right, so is it illegal to haul farm animals in a vehicle?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it shouldn't be.
Are there laws on how this farm animal has to be restrained or anything?
I would assume.
Okay, so do anybody have any clue what type of laws might be surrounding the concept of, say, I don't know, hypothetically, if you needed to haul a bull somewhere, right?
Right.
Could you put it on back of your truck and just like lash him down and drive him over there? I don't think so.
I mean, but why not?
Because it would be animal cruelty. And if you were to wreck that vehicle.
But why?
Why what?
Why would it be animal cruelty?
To strap down a bull. First of all,
well, you don't want them jumping. You don't want them jumping out. And I see dogs in the back of trucks all the time that are tied off to a leash or something.
Not strapped down, you know.
Well, maybe you don't have to strap down. Strapping
What are you
down.
going to do when you got a 2-ton bull decides to start bucking around in the bed of your fucking Ford Ranger?
Again, I mean, I myself wouldn't put it in the truck, but you know.
Okay, so what you're saying is we probably put them on a trailer or something like that.
I mean, yes.
Right, but it's
Ratchet
unlikely.
strap is tight.
Right. My safe words. Thank you, mistress. May I have another?
Welcome in, Oklahoma.
My favorite flavor of boot is Jack.
Oh, I love it.
Unless you've got some thigh highs. So what you wouldn't expect to see is a bull in a Taurus.
A Taurus?
The Ford Taurus, yes. Like appears to be about a 92 model.
How in the hell are you going to put a bull in a Ford Taurus?
Like that.
What in the world? Nebraska?
Check it out.
Nebraska.
Of course. I mean, either way, if it wasn't Nebraska, it'd have to be Florida.
I think he's lurking Oklahoma. He's got the baby.
Oh, you mean the guy who's not a big name but knows some big names? It's not who you know. It's not what you know, but who you know.
That's right.
Is that who we're talking about? Yeah. No, I'm sure he's in the wings somewhere. It's not like he'd leave his girl alone with me. That's just bad form, son.
The police division responded to a call of a man driving eastbound on 275 with a Watusi bull in his passenger seat.
Well,
That's just crazy, dude. I mean,
the fucked up thing is that the guy has bigger balls than the bull in that car. That is the impressive part.
good day, crazy dingo. Dingo. What?
At what point do you end up in a situation where putting a bull in your car is the best you got?
I mean, Ford for the win, right?
All right, I'm gonna give you this one.
Oh, it wasn't mine. I stole it from a Yukon ticket, so.
Well,
but I'll take it.
the officers received a call reference a car driving into town that had a cow in it.
That is not a cow.
You know, like a calf, something smaller, something that actually.
No.
And
That is not paper mache. This man's not into arts and crafts. This man has taken a 92 Ford Taurus and chopped the entire right side, the passenger side out of it, as far as he could, and made a flat spot for his bull to stand.
Where do you think the bull's shitting?
In the trunk, obviously.
No.
inside the vehicle.
And the vehicle was big enough. Well, technically.
As a result, the officer performed a traffic stop and addressed some traffic violations that were occurring with that particular.
I guess that answers that question.
Yeah. I mean,
what are y'all doing? Eating Taco Bell?
I mean, I sure hope that he doesn't have to like take off very fast. Look at where the corner of the window goes in the bull's ass.
Honey. Oh, yeah, that's because he cut it out between the legs so that when the bull pooped, it would go out of the car instead of in the car. But another feature here, this is a feature, this is not a glitch, is that the poop runs down onto the tire so that it's just slinging shit everywhere when you ride down the road.
What's up, Big Mike?
Big Mike! What's up, baby? Damn.
Identifies as a bulldog.
Hanson, welcome in, bud. Appreciate you coming. I'm getting slack. I'm still tickled by the bull. Okay, so I get the bull, but how many horsepower is it?
With its deer strapped to it? I don't know.
For the deer? Where? Who?
In Michigan.
Oh, no.
This is in Nebraska.
I had a neighbor when I was growing up who struck a bear with his van, and the bear actually got like rammed into the front of the van so hard that it left a big dent. And so after thinking about it for a day or so, he went back to where he'd hit the bear, and he got the bear, and he used baling twine to strap the carcass of that bear to the front of his van where the bear had left a big imprint. And he was the most terrifying man I've ever seen in my life. You see that thing riding down the road with a half rotten bear strapped across the hood of that motherfucker?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Not doing anything
That's
with it.
gross.
Oh my God, you could smell him coming.
Ew.
Fucking wild.
With that particular situation.
The occupant of the vehicle was identified as Lee Meyer of.
Hold on. I have an issue with this cop car. Why does it just say lice?
That's not the cop car. That's the car the bull's in.
No, it can't be.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, so he peeled the PO off of it and just left lice.
Yes.
That's
it used to
trolling
be a
as
police
hell.
car.
Okay, all right. I will forgive that. He's going to get a point back for that.
The occupant of the vehicle was identified as Lee Meyer of Neely. The Watusi Bull's name was Howdy Doody. He was immediately pulled over by Norfolk police, and they performed a routine traffic stop.
So there's nothing you can take serious about this man. Nothing. I bet he's more confusing than I am when you talk to him.
It's crazy.
I kind of want to hear that again.
He was immediately pulled over by Norfolk police, and they performed a routine traffic stop.
The officer wrote him some warnings. There were some citable issues with that situation. The officer chose to write him a warning and ask him to take the animal back home and to leave the city.
And to leave the city.
You better be out of my town by sundown, boy.
Oh my Lord.
That
was pretty crazy.
That's nuts though. Why on God's green canaries would anybody decide? How do you? So I've got this bull, right?
How did the idea come about? I mean, for real.
Was there a competition or something that I missed? I mean, I might have wanted.
When corruption meets justice, the down.
Shut up. I'm a professional. I forgot. I'm going to blame you.
Okay.
When corruption meets justice, the downfall is swift and inevitable. First up, an officer thought he could outsmart everyone, but his body cam had other plans.
On July 4th, 2024, a correctional officer, Latina Washington, was pulled over by Officer Duncan Cope for a suspected window tint violation. This traffic stop should have been routine, but the officer seemed to be looking for drama.
No way. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
Cops want drama. Howdy doody. It's just fun to say. What's up? Good to see you, bud.
Howdy doody.
Outlaw. Welcome in. Blue Unicorn. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Did I miss anybody? Sure did.
No, I think you're caught up now. You got Big Mike? Yeah, you did.
Big Mike? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done that.
Yeah.
Officer Code TPD, do you have your driver's license?
What happened?
Well, your tent is illegal. So I want to test it and let you know for sure.
How? How do you know, sir? That woman's window is already down.
Yeah, that's kind of sus.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't see it. I was kind of looking for it on like a subconscious sort of level.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as I can tell, the very first time we see this car, that window is all the way down.
Plan.
On July 4th, 2024, a correctional officer, Latina Washington, was pulled over by Officer Duncan Cope for a suspected window tint violation. This traffic stop should have been routine, but the officer seemed to be looking for drama.
Hey, how y'all doing? Officer Code TPD, do you have your driver's license?
This man is looking for some digits. So you just give him
a digits in front of her man or what?
He's a cop. He can do that. Remember?
Well, I mean, anybody could do it, if you got the balls to do it.
But with cops, you have extra balls, because
Well,
you got that badge and that
yes.
gun, the concept of qualified immunity standing right there between you and the justice system.
Well,
That you're also on the right side of history. You're on the good team. So everybody else is a criminal.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, your tent is illegal. So I want to test it and let you know for sure. Okay.
What kind of uniform is she wearing? Security guard? Which thing?
It's probably corrections, if I had to guess.
Corrections.
I think so. I mean, his description's a little bit vague.
You don't have your driver's license with you?
I'm not sure.
Where y'all headed?
None of your business.
That way?
I'm going to have
If
to test
she
it.
wanna
I
be a
mean, I'd rather do that than have to take it further than that.
I'm trying to figure out what that patch is. Oh, she's fire. That's fire department.
Fire
FDC.
department.
Pretty sure FDC.
Thanks, Perez, for coming by. Big
Nice.
name.
Big name.
Can you just roll it up a little?
What'd she say? Let me call who?
Let me call my daddy.
Oh my God. Come on,
Daddy.
man.
Let me call my daddy.
Let me call my
How old-
daddy.
How old are you?
Okay. What are you calling him for?
Instead of just letting the cop do his job, the correctional officer decided to have a debate.
Oh yeah,
and
correctional officers.
she called her dad.
I'm gonna call my daddy. My daddy gonna take care of you.
This officer literally waited. He literally went in a
Ben
neighborhood.
T, welcome in.
There's nothing against I can't do that. That's fine. Please.
Now he's talking about my team, but I told him I don't want him to test my team.
Sir, if she doesn't let me.
I mean, yeah.
At this point, I would like everyone to share this stream out to your favorite Lutheran prayer group. I want you to put me in that chat that you hate. The one, if you send me to some of those call centers that keep waking you up in the middle of the night, I want them to show up angry.
Angry.
You got anything to tell?
No.
Are you sure?
Share, just share. Share it out.
Share. What am I sharing? Yeah, share. Well, I like sharing.
Share to
She's
anybody.
not.
Share to people
Where's
you
the
hate.
button?
Share to people that you like. Just share.
Why can't I find the right button?
Find the
I'll get
button. Push.
Oh, wait.
the
No, I remember what I
button.
was supposed to be doing. I slipped up. See, high as a fruit bat, I'm telling you. So I got these little things that I went and got, and each one's kind of for just a few minutes.
Okay, people, we've discovered some incredible abuses of the budget. I mean, really, where are you getting off with these insane expenditures? $10 million spent on body positivity for Haitians in captivity, $8 million on glitter bombs for the Arabian imams, and $9 million on chocolate fondue for East Ukrainian Hebrews.
They have just as
I want to know how much they spent for the DJ that wrote these lyrics.
much a right to chocolate fondue as anyone, you Nazi!
Well, I'm sorry, but it has to be cut.
No! If you cut $10 million from the CFEUH budget, what's next? Cutting our $3 million budget to give free McFlurries to Pakistani furries?
Well,
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh no!
What it is?
Karen M passed away.
No. Say it ain't so.
Oh my gosh, prayers for sure. Oh man.
Well, welcome in, Anon Mouse.
Thank you for letting us know. That's crazy. Wow.
It's inevitable. I'm that guy.
Now that you bring it up.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow. That's yeah, no, we're definitely cutting that.
This is insanity. You're letting our budget get cut by literal babies.
Because even an infant can balance these books better than you. I mean, come on, people.
Even an infant.
Come on, 50 million taxpayer dollars for Kool-Aid water fountains for North Korean accountants, abortion on demand for pandas in Japan, 1,000 packs of Smarties for Iraqi slumber parties.
If you touch any of the Iraqi slumber party budgets, I will shoot you myself.
I'm sorry, but it has to go.
This is clearly a slippery slope to canceling our program to destigmatize marijuana for Latinx folks in Uganda.
Your budget for that is $9 million, and frankly, I think you can do it for $8 million.
You genocidal freak!
There's the interesting point there, I think. He didn't completely nix the normalizing marijuana budget. He just cut it by $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, he's just taking an axe to, and I think that's more hilarious than the rest of this bit.
What's that, smoking auditor?
Please not. Saucy male dancers for Australians with colon cancer. No!
Yes, well, while we're at it, we're going to trim teaching Zodiac for a more gender-fluid Iraq, a high-speed train for hermaphrodites in Ukraine, welfare benefits for Aboriginal feminists, and the $12 million you're spending on polar bears. This just says sex changes for polar bears.
Oh, this is so good. I mean, like, Freedom Tunes does a lot of really good work, but this one is exceptional. It is exceptionally on the nose. Like, I want to know how much they spent for the guy that wrote the titles of the different programs, right? Because it's like straight out of a Zank novel.
It doesn't even rhyme.
It didn't need to rhyme. It was important enough and it didn't need to rhyme.
The only program left to is $12 million to buy IUDs for corgis and police.
Yeah, we're going to reduce that.
Welcome in, firm.
One thing, I really think we need to be
Herb?
spending at most half as much as we currently are on easy bake.
Okay. I'm over it. Let's go.
All right. We'll go back to the program. Because, you know, ADD.
When corruption meets...
No. Here we go. Stop looking at me. We can touch tips later to be all right.
I just got stopped yesterday. I didn't even get stopped. They followed me and then they see my uniform and backed off twice in the same night. So
I couldn't see your uniform because your tent is so dark.
it's okay.
Even if I did.
You never seen these windows up, sir.
Yes, I did.
The windows was literally down. Was sitting right there looking on our phone. Like,
As an observation, her back window is dark as hell.
It's pretty dark. Yeah.
Like
I
I
was
can't
thinking
even
the
see
same
the
thing.
other windows in the car.
Your window was up, sir.
The correctional officer tried to play the victim card, claiming she was being stopped because of her car. It's puzzling why she didn't let the officer proceed with the investigation
question.
instead of wasting every.
Does he stop me because I'm fine as hell ever work?
It don't work. I'm sure there's probably some ladies that think that.
But it don't work. Okay.
Everyone fine.
Ma'am, also your rear is illegal, I can tell you.
and
So
I
it's not
can't
just
what's illegal now?
the rear is too dark as well.
Now it's just the reason.
No, this is too. And I'm about to tell you when you should let me do my job. It doesn't have to be like this.
Come on, girl. Let me touch your tent.
He said now the back window dark and all this. If you want it,
If it is, I'll either write her a ticket or give her a warning. Usually I lean toward warnings. But right now she's not letting me do my job at all. So,
Fremsky, welcome in.
I'm scared.
So I'm gonna get pulled because I'm in a Charger though.
No, that's not what it is.
I'm in a Charger. They think I'm a D-boy. It's every day. It's every day. He says
You do kind of sound like a D-boy.
What is she trying to say? That her car looks like
no idea. That she looked like a drug dealer, and they pulled her over because
I don't know, something. Either whatever it may be, she thinks she's an entitled. You know what I mean? Ugh.
To what though?
I don't know, but she thinks she's entitled.
So
why else would you call your daddy when you look like you're, I don't know, at least late 20s,
22, 25. I mean, she's cute. She's fit. I mean,
so.
I like this one over here too, though. That's the kind I'd pick up for the Waffle House.
I couldn't see who was in the car. Look how dark the windows are.
Why is he rapping?
Well, I knew your 80-year-old grandma.
Where did that lady come from anyway?
I was surprised.
Yeah, no, she just rose up like a mushroom just 2 seconds ago. Do you want me to back up and show you when she walked up?
No, I mean, it's really not that important.
But I figured you would let me go ahead and get you out of here.
Shortly after, the supervisor arrived on the scene and tried to deal with the woman calmly, but her entitlement just didn't seem to lessen.
Okay, ma'am, I see you're correct.
Yeah, I hear you.
If you get arrested,
I see you saying I told you
anymore. So here's the thing. The winter tent, you have to roll the window up. It's a lawful command. If you cut the bail off command, you'll be arrested.
Then I need to pull my window up.
Well, no, as a citizen, you need to do that. I'm just saying, you have a significantly more powerful consequence of getting arrested. I understand. Most people don't. That's why I thought about it. I know that's
all over window tint. What the freak?
I kind of agree with her on this. She is asking, why would they sell me a car with a legal tint on it?
Because that's what they do.
Sure. But it does seem...
And because people don't know no better.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But do you think it is right for a dealership to illegally tint windows and sell a car that they know is illegal to drive in this state?
No. But I mean, you can buy a car and then go have it illegally tinted too. I mean, the choice is yours. However, if you buy I
think that's a little different. That's aftermarket. That's like putting a turbo on. You do that shit in your garage and you don't tell people about it until you window.
Right. Either way, but I mean, I'll probably get heat for this, but no, shit, there's a time and manner. There's no need for even if she just bought this car and even if it was illegal, okay, well, then you need to deal with the dealership when it comes to that. Then, you know what I mean? Like, now it's not the time. It's just
it's not the road, damn right.
She's wasting resources because she wants to be a little brat.
Right. Gotcha.
They know the windows, people get arrested.
It's not getting arrested for the tint. It's getting arrested for a resistance. She's not complying.
Well, I have a right to not permanent myself, right? Yes, sir.
Not what?
I plead the fifth. I don't want to get my tint.
That's right? No, that's not an option.
I believe.
What did she just say?
I have a right also, right? I have a right to not permanent myself, right? Yes, sir.
To not what? Permanent? What is she saying?
She said permanate. That is what she said, not to permanate myself. Because she means to say incriminate myself.
Yes.
Then stands on the Fifth Amendment to not have her windows checked.
No, not the Fifth Amendment, Fourth Amendment.
Not at all. No, yeah, but no, this is so way the fuck far off base.
It's getting arrested for a resistance. She's not complying.
Well, I have a right also, right? I have a right to not permanent myself, right?
Permanent.
I don't want to get my tint.
That's not an option. By driving, you forfeit certain rights. You can't say when we pull you over for a traffic violation. Let's say you're speeding. You can't say I'm not giving you a driver's license. Because once you drive, you basically have the implied consent that I agree to the rules.
So he got the driver's license.
Unfortunately, the cop is correct on this one.
Yes, yes.
So, you know, that whole right to travel thing applies to like pit and pat, maybe your horse, possibly an ox cart, if you like, a boat, perhaps, maybe a canoe, something along those lines. Sure. But once you get on an actual highway that has an actual number, you fall into the commerce clause, and all bets are off at that point.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even the same petition.
It's the same thing. It's a traffic violation.
Well, this is what happens when you've never studied the law and base your entire thoughts after watching a few YouTube videos. The officer had every right to check the window, and Washington should consider herself lucky that she hadn't been yanked out of the car yet.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, how long? We're 7 minutes, 20 seconds into the video.
Yeah.
She should have. Normally somebody being that combative or whatever, you would see them, hands on.
Yep. Hooked up in cuffs.
Right.
Should be getting a jury. Truth be told, Audits has an interesting point here. Traffic infraction requires a driver's license. If you do not have a driver's license, all they can do is just lock you up for not having a license, because there's really nowhere to hang the infractions because you don't have a license in the first place.
Right.
So you don't actually start catching points and stuff like that until you actually get a license. If you've never had one,
no, but it can
get you with pretty much is driving without a license, because everything else is pretty much pending you having a license.
Right.
That's nuts.
Yeah, you don't want a ticket.
You don't get arrested for that.
But you already.
However, failure to obey a lawful command is a chargeable offense in the state of Florida.
Yeah, he's gonna give you a warning, so just let it be.
No, we're not doing a warning now. Now, if it's a violation, then it's a ticket. But if it's not a violation, then it's.
But she is running out of chances, because we cannot sit here all day and wait for her to make
the ticket.
You're taking
Go to court.
Yes, absolutely.
But Tina, let them go ahead and test. So you would know what you're dealing with.
You can always fight it.
Yep.
But you probably have to get a lawyer.
Actually, if you immediately remove the 10 after giving the ticket and you go to the court and say, all right,
usually they'll
I snatched that stuff off that very day, right? They'll drop the charges typically, because that's really their concern is the tent and nothing else, supposedly. But if you're an asshole, they're going to charge you money.
Ma'am, I've explained the situation to you quite clearly. I've explained that this is a lawful command. I explained that failing to be a lawful command will lead to your arrest. So, one more time, are you going to roll the window up so you can test it, or are you going to get arrested? Yes, I am.
I'm a grandmother.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, who are you talking to? Who are you asking?
Ma'am, I will give you 30 seconds to make her either get arrested or make a decision.
Despite knowing her career would be jeopardized if she's arrested, Washington kept infuriating the officers.
Look at her grandmother. Her grandmother's about to pull her the fuck out. What's up, Duke City?
Dookie! What's up, buddy? What's happening? She's going to jail for being stupid.
Yes.
We're on.
20 seconds.
Look, they're counting that they're giving her every fucking opportunity. I would fucking
Look at her. Look at that face. That is 100% pouty bitch. She was the shit yesterday. Today she's just, another
she
civilian.
still thinks she's the shit. That's her problem.
Look at her. That bottom lip going out, man. Just getting extra mileage today.
Career over a window tint. Please don't do
over a window tint.
5 seconds.
He has it right here.
Okay, here's one more thing I want to just bring. Why can they not test the back window? Why can't they test the back window? Why does she have to roll up her window?
She has
Because
to
it could
roll
be two
down
different
the back
temps.
window. There's a little thing goes over the thing
Oh.
and tests it to blinks a light through a sensor or whatever. And
Okay,
she
but
has
they
to
could
hold
do it
the
on the back window.
up this much. No. Because they have to slide it over the top.
I guess she would have to roll it down. Right.
Roll
Okay.
it down a hair or up.
Got
She
it.
has to take an action.
Either way, she has to do something.
They can't take that action for her until
Right.
she's in the coop.
Got it.
If I was the passenger, I'd have rolled down the back window a notch and the front window a notch and be like, you can test it right over here, sir.
I would be like, yes, come test mine. Let's go.
I don't want to get shot because you a bitch.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Different tent laws for front and rear. Okay.
Roll up here. I want to test it if you roll it up.
Hold up.
I'm glad because my Xterra's back windows are tinted like a motherfucker. They are dark as hell, bro.
Man, I need that on mine. Shoot.
They real dark.
Man, roll it up. Roll up and go to jail.
See, this is just too much. It's too much.
So she's going to jail.
Yep. If I was the officer there, she would have been in cuffs a long time ago. Fuck that bullshit.
If this guy keeps walking up, his ass is going to jail too, which you want to bet.
Right? I wonder if that's the daddy. Yep. That looks like the daddy. See? She's just being stupid.
I guarantee you this works with her mama. She just flops down on the floor like a 4-year-old and her mama gives up. Grown ass woman. I'm not.
Oh, she loses her job for. Well, I mean, let's be real. She acted a fool. I don't know about losing a job. Maybe just a reprimand would have been sufficient, but I don't think she should have lost her job.
It depends on your charges. See, that's the thing is when you're marketing corrections, you kind of can't be part of the system that you work for. If you catch my drift.
No, I get that.
Okay.
But it's for obstruction, right? Or failure to identify.
It's disobeying a lawful order. This might be felonious, depending on what state you're in. Because the whole point of the lawful order thing is that we don't want to drag your ass out of your car, beat you with the billy club, stuff you up in the coop. You know, we would like to take you out, put you in handcuffs, set you in the back seat, go process you. Hell, it might even be possible to process you right here and send you on about your merry way, saving tons of money. But if you're going to be an entitled bitch,
disobeying and resistance.
Direct order. Lawful order and resistance at this point because she didn't move when they asked her to get out. Basically, once an officer says you are under arrest, that is really all they have to do. From that point forward, anything other than compliance is resistance.
Because they can't see what's being done. Duh. Where have you been? Sorry.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, she's one of those free spirits out there. I think everybody should do whatever they want to. Consequences be damned to an extent. I don't know, man. Weird.
I don't get it. But.
I was trying to talk. I was trying to talk.
Really? I'll explain to you.
Y'all got other stuff y'all could be doing right now.
The officers were nothing but cordial throughout the encounter. They gave her ample time and opportunity to amend her mistake, but it appeared as if she was ready to test their limits.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you have anything on you? No, I don't. Makes no sense. I agree with you. I agree that this makes no sense at this point. But you push it as far instead of just.
How much you reckon the eyelashes cost?
Oh, I don't know. Not as much as that hair.
Cole was running down the beach this morning.
So here's the thing. I've been standing out here for the past 3 minutes. Explain to her, look, you have to roll the window up to test for the tent. That's once you start driving a car, there are certain things you agree to by driving the car. That's one of them.
I have nothing.
We have to check. Is that your boyfriend or something? Is that your boyfriend in the car? All right, I'm gonna have you sit down in my car.
All right, hold on. Chat, I want to know. Do you reckon he spent a little bit too long digging around in those pockets?
Stop. But you can ask the question, smash or pass.
Oh, that's a total smash. I mean, she's strong. She can take the Sasquatch. She can obviously just lay there like a champ.
Right. Got what law passed?
Hold on, 5%. Okay. It's illegal.
Okay, we already. Okay, you know that. Okay, bro, you don't have to keep on it. Okay, we know.
All right, write the ticket. You can turn the car off now, man. Thanks.
Washington was issued a
That was it.
Oh, the tent law.
The whole thing could have been what just happened in that 3-second period. He rolled up the window this much. He stuck the thing on it, said it is illegal. He said, okay. He said, write the ticket. Everybody turned and walked away. Homie gets to drive the car home. She's going to jail.
Oh, you're saying tent law. They were using officer safety. Oh, I got it.
citation for the window tint violation and charged with resisting arrest without violence. Soon after, she was removed from her job as a correctional officer and would definitely be cursing her decision on this day for a long time. While this officer learned her lesson, this next tyrant went a little too far ahead by going hands-on with this auditor.
All right, who is this? Have you seen the video? Do you recognize it?
No.
I know the video. I've seen the video, but I can't remember who the auditor is. But
I can probably once I hear it.
Once we hear the voice, one of us will freaking get right out of there. But if anybody in chat has seen this particular video, you can tell me who the auditor is. You'll get a participation trophy.
Long Island Olive. I mean, that would be my first guess. Yeah.
Right off the top, I'm thinking Long Island. Looking at the joint and the way this guy's uniform's cut. That works for me. But my other guess might be Good Guy. Because he's in New York and they've got a similar kind of cut to their jib.
Don't touch my phone. Don't I have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone. I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not.
That's Long Island. Long Island. Yeah.
I have the right to film in this
building. I do. This is a public building. This is
In December 20th, 21, veteran auditor Sean Paul Reyes was conducting a First Amendment audit at the Orangetown Town Hall building when he encountered an official who wasn't much impressed by his antics.
All right, Firm. I think you're the one that gets the participation trophy. You nailed it first.
What? Who?
Firm. Firm was the first one.
I did.
But you're part of
the second. Show. I don't care. It's my show, so I'm first.
You get a trophy too.
I'm first.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Would you like to give a speech?
No.
But you got a participation trophy.
That's
right.
All
little people or something.
What?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good. How are you? Are you filming?
So we're in trouble. Everybody hide. YouTube police.
No.
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm sorry. You're in my building. Who are you?
I'm in your building.
In Long Island.
Building?
I see.
Right.
No. That's his YouTube channel.
It's not your building. You don't own it, right?
I'm sorry.
The YouTube channel. All right. So the guy who is filming currently is Long Island Audits. And that is a YouTube channel that you can look up. He audits all kinds of crap. But whether you like that stuff or don't, that's your choice. But this is what he does. And that's the funny part to me is this is what he does. He knows more about these laws than the people he's encountering every single day. You all right?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Take a breath, baby. Don't go down so hard this time.
Are you filming here?
You don't own the building. The people own the building, ma'am. This is a public building.
And
respectfully,
do you have a permit to film here?
Do I have a permit?
Yeah.
I do not have a permit, no.
Okay, so in order to film in this building, you need a permit.
That's not true. That's not true. Who are you? Yeah, really. Who are you? So I know who I spoke with?
That awkward ass silence. She's gonna chew the damn balls off that gun. You see her?
Yeah.
Wow. She's mad now.
I want to know how come you think you don't need a permit?
Is your name on your shirt? I can't really see. You work for the
Please shut
supervisor's
this down
office?
because you're not allowed to film here without a permit.
The lady clearly had no clue about the photography laws inside the building, but handling Karens like these is no big deal for Sean. However, things escalated when a police officer arrived and sided with the lady.
Man, why are you becoming so hostile? How you doing, sir?
Officer Caleb Farmington, Police Department.
How you doing?
What's going on today?
Nothing, just filming.
Doesn't have a permit.
I don't need a permit.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'd like that shut off,
This is-
so I don't want
Exit
anything
this
on
way,
it.
you can turn it off, or I can take it from you.
Don't
You
touch
try.
me. If you are you ordering me?
Teresa, welcome in.
So
I
you-
want that
okay.
filming whatever.
What's up, struck by lightning? Good to see
I'm
you,
walking
girl.
out.
Turn it off.
This is not against the law. This is a constitutionally protected activity. I'm trying to. You're trying.
Turn off the phone.
I am trying to walk past you to
Turn off
leave.
the phone.
I want to make it clear. I'm trying to walk past you to leave because you're going to need some complaints.
Turn off the
Don't
phone.
touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't. I have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
Oh my
What are you
gosh,
guys
she
doing?
looks like that
It's against the
actor.
law.
Give me your license.
You said this guy was typecast by life.
I don't
No, he plays third douchebag in the pile of douchebags.
right?
It's against the law.
License.
Against the
This
law.
is against the law, sir.
On your ID.
This is what crime have I committed?
I can ask you for your ID.
Right,
I-
Wednesday?
You can ask me for my ID and I can decline.
Where your ID?
I'm going to decline to give you my ID. It's my right.
Oh, you are? You
It's
can't
my
be on a
right.
government facility.
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You don't have a permit to
You
film
are-
in this.
That's not a crime.
Facility.
That doesn't mean this is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm going to wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one. So can you get me a supervisor?
Can I make an observation about Piggy number 2?
Yeah.
That plate carrier is absolutely at maximum capacity. That man need to get on the no donut zone. He looks a little winded too.
Officer Collab turned out to be a bully in police uniform, and there clearly was no limit to this pig's arrogance.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your
And I'm going to
rights.
hold you
You're-
accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just grab, that doesn't matter. This is a public building. Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of.
All right. So here's a good rule of thumb when trying to figure out like whether or not you could film in an area. Now, this is not 100%, but in general, if there are posters on the wall for people to read, you should be able to take pictures of those posters with no complaints.
Right.
Right.
Welcome in,
Because
Defend.
if something is in there for public consumption, then the entire process from entrance to exit is also for public consumption.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say this corner's for public over here, but you got to walk through a private building to get to the public sector. That is absurd. That's
Absurd.
what they mean by lobbies and hallways.
I have freedom of press.
You want our supervisor?
Yes, I want your
Come
supervisor.
down to the police department side, and we'll bring our supervisor.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touch my you touch my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
How
It's
come
not
the
a-
other cop isn't saying nothing?
Because it's an ordinance, not a law. And ordinances are a little different. They're handled as citations, not as arrestable offenses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where people go horribly wrong is when your reaction to an ordinance, which is a citation typically, breaches the peace. And then once that becomes in question, the whole disorderly conduct thing comes under suspect, you know.
Yeah.
Chip beef, man, I want some of that stuff.
Code.
It's not a law. Where's the code?
Go get the town attorney.
Go get him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's good at what his job.
Can you imagine what that attorney would say when he comes around the corner and he sees this guy? He's like, oh,
Right.
I've had nightmares like this. Look, all of you, just walk away immediately. Say nothing else and walk away. And then he gets to play the walk of shame soon.
I'm sure he'll educate you.
Insult me?
No, I'm
You
not
just
trying
said
to
I need
insult
be
you.
educated.
Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orange.
You obviously don't understand. I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public building. This is
$5,000
you're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming, ma'am.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some PR.
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad.
Public servant. Go serve public. I am public. I would like to speak to the town attorney. You're the person who said you could find him. Make it happen, Captain. Let's get some servant part going on. I'm the public. Serve, please. I'm begging you.
Shut up.
You grab my camera. Please get me a supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side and we'll get
Please get me a
This is
supervisor.
the town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get the supervisor.
This is a classic Ken and Karen duo known to intimidate people and abuse their authority. Meanwhile, another cop intervened and tried to bring some justice to Sean.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get on my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that.
Welcome in, Isabella.
Yeah, behind me. He's a loose.
Well, if everybody's going to be talking about what they're having for dinner, I got a 6-inch ham and cheese sub, and they're just waiting on this whole thing to die.
I had steak fried rice.
Loose cannon.
There you go, girl.
Loose cannon.
Is my man feeding you good?
No, I feed myself good. What are you talking about?
I guess I got things a bit twisted. I cook. I'm the cook.
I'm the cooker. He's the worker. I'm the cooker.
So
he brings home the bacon that I gotta cook.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Educated. What are you in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with you?
In training.
Because he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my equipment.
Did you see that?
Which he cannot do.
Watch that cop's response. Look at that shit-eating grin on his face. You see that shit-eating grin? Watch it when he explains to him why he thinks he's been training.
Number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my.
Hold up. Too far.
What are you in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with you?
In training.
Shit-eating grin.
Because he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he put my equipment, which he cannot do.
But you don't have the right to film inside for no legitimate reason,
Uh-huh.
which is what he was trying to explain to you.
No. First of all, no one before. Exactly. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. I have to go see the town clerk to do a Freedom of Information request.
But you don't do that. That goes to the records.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for the police department.
Is that heartbeat in the video?
It sure is.
Oh,
No,
that
it's
was
me.
pretty cool.
That's me.
Huh?
For
Oh.
you.
Aw.
Oh.
So I'm talking about for the town, and it's on this camera.
Right.
You tried to grab my phone, not you. When I say you, I
Generally
meant
speaking.
general, the police.
Right.
I don't even remember his name at the moment, but he tried to take my phone from me. What is
My
going on?
my Izzy Scuff.
I'd rather not speak on
Okay,
that.
well, that's why we're gonna get a supervisor, right?
Yeah, if you want
Okay.
to get him now.
Moments later, a supervisor arrived, and Sean explained to him the entire situation regarding the tyrant cop.
Good morning.
What's that, Tommy D?
What was your last name, sir?
Boyza, B-O-I-S-A.
Boyza.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You requested to speak with the supervisor?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Officer Califf,
Okay.
completely unhinged and out of control.
Okay.
Completely.
All right.
Attempted to take my phone from me.
All right.
Like, when I say attempted, grabbed my phone and I had to wrestle it out of his hands.
Okay.
Ordered me to leave a public building while I'm conducting lawful business.
Okay.
And just completely unprofessional and unaware of the freedom of press that we have in this country. I told him, no de-escalation technique whatsoever to try and figure out who I was, what I was doing here. Just allowed an employee from the supervisor's office to put a battery in his back. And like I said, immediately, I'm ordering you to leave this building right now. Didn't even ask who I was, what I was doing. No type of prerequisite questions as to figure out what my purpose is. This is
No
our building. This
investigation.
is a town building. You need a permit to film. Again, all things that a police officer, I don't know if he's new. I don't know, if he's been here for 20 years. I don't know. But the point is that a police officer should know. They should be
He
proper.
didn't look much older than 20.
I got to give this guy credit. He hasn't snapped on him yet.
Well, no, he's doing his job. That's good.
I know. He's doing his job. And so we got that credit at least. Yeah, you everywhere, ain't you?
Abiding citizens, let me see your ID. Give me your ID. I don't need that. These things concern me, sir. These behaviors by law enforcement who took an oath to uphold the Constitution really concern me, and I want to file a formal complaint against this officer.
Okay. Do you want to provide me with your ID?
I can give you my name, sure.
The supervisor was much calmer and more composed
Crack.
than the previous officer.
Sir.
Okay. Do you want to provide me with your ID?
Gotta have that hit, baby. Gotta have that hit. Ugh. Oh, it's so good to get your ID. You see his nipples getting hard.
I can give you my name, sure.
Okay. All right. What's your first name, sir?
The supervisor was much calmer and more composed than the previous
Havoc,
officer.
welcome in.
He also wrote down the complaint himself and assured Sean that action would be taken against Officer Calla.
All right. So right now,
Havoc's going to get a participation trophy for his efficiency. That's sufficient, sir.
tell me you want to file a formal complaint.
Correct.
Okay, I'll get the paperwork for you. At this point, do you want to tell me why you came to the building today?
Well, sure. I mean, it's not a secret. You know, I'm an independent journalist, just like I told anybody else who took the time to ask me. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, doing some Freedom of Information Act requests with the town clerk.
Okay.
That's it. And documenting my experience to disseminate to the public. That's all.
American Uncensored. Welcome.
Building. These are public areas of the building.
So independent journalist, right?
Correct.
And gathering information.
Correct. As far as the layout of the building, you know, public records request.
Notice.
Complaint against a police employee.
Okay, maybe he did write more than what I thought he wrote down.
Well, there's been a couple of edits right there real quick.
Okay,
I'm assuming it was taking time for the pig to write stuff down.
got it.
So I'm going to give you a pen here. Do you have a pen on here or no?
No. You know what? I'm going to fill this out. Can you give me your email or internal affairs email and I can email it over? And I'll
Park Rat, metal detective. What's up?
What is going on, Mitch?
Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Will you notarize it and then give it back to me? Give me a copy so I have you know what I mean? Like I have a signed copy that you received it.
I'll look into that, whether or not I can give you an actual copy of it.
What?
We're dancing. Oh. You want a paper trail?
Doing so good. I know.
Hold on. No, we can't do that. That would prove that you actually did something that I actually didn't do it. It's no good.
I can't believe
fill it out when you come back here.
What?
That's just
right.
So naive to say, I don't know if I can give you a copy. Like,
yeah, I want a copy with your signature and the time on it, sir. Time and date, whole 9 yards. Let's do it. Come on, chop. Serve it part.
I'll sign the bottom.
I'm doing great, Park Rat.
You want to keep the original?
No, yeah, but I would just need a copy. That's all.
And I'll check on that at the time that you come back with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So
I'll fill it out.
Hold on to these forms
Yep.
here. Any other questions for me today?
Nope, that's it. And I asked to speak with Sergeant Boysa.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
John filed a complaint against Officer Calla, but he wasn't finished. He also wanted to file one against the Karen who started it all.
Can I speak to the supervisor here? Somebody in charge? Regarding a complaint. Regarding I don't know her name. She didn't give it to me, but a woman came out and was very rude. You know, I would go as far as say unhinged, you know, yelling at me. Had a police officer try and take my camera from me. I have freedom of press. And no one even asked me what I was doing first. They just said, you can't film in here without a permit. Do you have $5,000? Just escalated the situation. I'm an independent journalist exercising my freedom of press right. There was a police officer who I'm going to file a complaint against too, but she doesn't work for the police. She works for the supervisor's office. Excuse me? Yes, I am right now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, I saw her jackets at supervisor's office. So that's why I'm here to try and speak with, I don't know what her name exactly was, but because she wouldn't give it to me. But yeah, I wanted to find. She said that she writes the complaints. So I mean, she hands out the permit. So whoever that is, that's who she is.
You're probably right.
Sure.
Although you'd figure anywhere this man had been before would have all of that squared away. But you're probably right.
Hi.
I just been advised that the police are handling it.
So the police are going to handle the complaint against somebody who works.
The police are going to handle it.
Okay.
What's your name?
The department was just trying to hide her name. He continued his day and went over to file a Freedom of Information Act request. But even the town clerk seemed to have a problem with Sean.
Hi, how are you, sir? Just wanted to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
Sure. Do you have the?
I don't have the form. No.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Are you filming me? Please don't do that.
Sir, I'm just
Permission to do it.
okay. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it.
Conduct it when that's closed.
So because I'm filming, you won't help me?
I'm telling you, man, I didn't give you permission to film it, so please turn it off.
So you work for the public. I don't need your permission. I'm just here gathering content for a story. There's nothing nefarious going on here. I just want to conduct my business, be on my way.
Now he's huffing and
I
puffing.
didn't give you permission
You
to
look
film
like
me.
he just ran a freaking marathon.
Safety. What am I going to do?
What am I going to do? Exactly. The argument goes both ways.
I'll see some form prints out. Normally it's done online. If not, you can there's not a form.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's a law. So I could just put on a blank piece. You want to hand me a
Bring me a
blank piece of paper? I'll take
peach.
care
What
of
is
it that way. It's not a big deal.
Strawberry.
I'll write down all the pertinent information and I'll go right back to you. Thank you.
Sean handed over. He made his way out of the building.
We're going to be submitting the formal complaint to the police department here.
Hello again, Mr. Reyes.
Hey, Sergeant. Here's the written statement.
All right. So what I'm seeing here with this one guy dealing with just him is they're minimizing their exposure to a already bad situation. So all of the people that are there are basically sending this guy to freaking run a smoke screen. It's essentially a cover up that they suck. He knows they all suck, and that's why he's out here, because everyone else sucks.
Right.
If they didn't suck, he wouldn't be here.
Gary, welcome in.
What's up, bud?
A little sloppy. Just basically a little summary of everything I told you already.
John encountered tyrants throughout his audit in this building and was shocked by the entitlement of these officials. After filing his complaints, he concluded his audit shortly after that. Surprisingly, this wasn't the last time Sean was intimidated by an officer while minding his business.
There was no need for you to bring that out here. I know you want to seem cool or whatever, but
Hey, man, I can't believe that. If I had an excuse to break out some of my gear, I'd do it. Be walking up down the street out there. I'd be scared as hell. Damn right.
Right.
I'm scary looking by myself.
I'm not a threat to you. You don't need to pepper ball.
The auditor arrived at the Etowah County Correctional Facility and was taking pictures from a safe distance when a sergeant approached him and tried to knock him off.
Who are you? My name is Sean. My name is Sean. I don't need any help, Sergeant Daniel. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Good evening, American.
Recording who?
Wonderful evening.
Why is that?
Pretty good here, too. It's juicy as hell outside, but
I just can't be. I'm just with myself.
It's 49 here, so.
Like, I'm so sick and tired of mosquitoes. They ain't
Oh,
supposed
yeah?
to be no mosquitoes in February, bro. They come out with a vengeance for about 2 days, and then it got too cold for them again.
Yeah.
Not with anybody. I'm sorry? No, I'm okay right here. Thank you. Sergeant Daniel thinks he can tell a free man in this country what to do in a publicly accessible area.
The president's having a good time with it. Something happened. Yay.
Yay.
Recording his workers.
My
You mean your
hair.
slaves? They're not your workers. They're slaves. I mean,
Sean continued to film, but he had no clue that he would be returning with some backup to threaten him.
it looks like Sergeant Daniel brought backup with him.
Brought the thugs.
To try and intimidate a journalist exercising his rights.
Up to threaten him.
So it looks like Sergeant Daniel brought backup with him.
He dropped his
to try
clip.
and intimidate
His
a journalist
magazine.
exercising his rights.
He dropped his pepper ball magazine.
Did he? I missed it.
No, that's what it's. That's what you see. That's him picking it up right there.
Oh, okay.
To try and intimidate.
That's what she said.
a journalist exercising his rights. Excuse me? Who are you, sir? I'm just asking for your name. Deputy Phillips. My name is Sean, Deputy Phillips. Is
Your
there
hands
a
away
reason
from
you
your
have
packet, sir.
a firearm with you? Well, you're not inside the facility. This is outside of the facility.
My job, my security.
Right. I'm just. There's no need for.
Look at him. Hold on.
If
Hold
you
on.
don't leave, I will call somebody up here.
This man is breathing like he just ran a marathon.
Right.
This man looks anxious as hell, and I can't see Baldy McBalderson back there.
This is publicly accessible area. There's no restricted area signs or no trespassing signs.
Say it ain't so, old Joe.
Well, officers.
Sean wasn't to be intimidated by these cowards.
What is this? The driver? This guy's in no kind of uniform whatsoever. I mean, I'll admit these are pretty lax uniforms. They're not really.
That's the sergeant. Yeah, that's the one that was talking to him behind the gate before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he that's what he was saying. He went and got some thugs, you know, intimidation.
He had been up against some of the very worst of law enforcement. He casually brushed past these officials and went on with his day.
Like they just look
Is this
so
a restricted area?
dumb.
Deputy, there's no signs indicating that it's a restricted area.
Authorized personnel.
Yeah, parking.
You're not authorized to do that.
It says parking. I'm not parking. I'm on a sidewalk. There was no need for you to bring that out here. I know you want to seem cool or whatever, but
Oh, he is cool.
yeah, you don't need to pepper ball.
I mean, I had a pepper ball gun. I think it was hell.
Right?
That's really ridiculous. It says parking for authorized personnel.
I think maybe it's
This is
Deputy
parking.
Queef and Queefier.
It doesn't say authorized personnel only in this area.
Next, two officers tried to cover up their tracks, but little
All
did
right.
they.
All right, I got another little thing I want to.
Okay. Dun, dun,
Hopefully,
dun.
it won't be ruined like the
Hopefully
last
this one's better.
without freaking bad.
He's too
news.
old.
All right, so
Well, you already started wrong, so
no, I'm good. Mostly. So, what would you say to Jim Carrey being in Star Wars?
Fucking hilarious.
Right? How could it go wrong?
He is the chosen one. You must see it. Clouded this boy's future is.
Yes, we got the news. Oklahoma.
I guarantee you we catch some hellacious copyright claims over the music. This is going to be fun.
Rest in peace, Karen. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yes, X Havoc. It's been confirmed. I know that through other messages.
I saw that. All right, I'm not going to subject y'all to more than that. That type of stuff exists on the internet. If you're not taking full advantage of that, you're not living your life right.
I'm not living. I'm living my life without it.
All right, I got another thing I want to do before we go back to the bad cops, because there's plenty of bad cops.
Always.
There is a channel called Tier Zoo. Tier Zoo takes a video game type approach of looking at different animals in nature and comparing them to other animals, giving them like quantitative values and whatnot. And I've watched I watched a whole bunch of their stuff, but their cat video is actually probably some of their best work. Check these folks out. Cat videos always win.
I know, right? For him, sometimes it's just like smile and nod.
This game's tier list can seem pretty set in stone sometimes, but in reality, major shifts in the meta can happen extremely quickly, especially when new resource hotspots and points of interest open up. Builds which are well adapted to capitalize on these flashpoints can see dramatic ascensions on the tier list. One such event occurred when humans unlocked the food storage ability. This greatly improved the humans' survivability by giving them a consistent source of XP, even during harsh winters or famines. That is, if they could defend their stockpiles. These stashes were incredibly valuable, and could easily support entire colonies of rats and sparrows if improperly guarded. And while these Neolithic humans did have some techniques they could use to try and protect their precious grain on their own, ultimately their saving grace came in the form of a previously low-tier predator build that was barely scraping by in the North African savanna. The Wildcat, a build which, once domesticated, would go on to become one of the most oppressive, overpowered predators in the current meta. But what
are you aware that on a worldwide basis, cats kill more biota, like as in more species of more types than anything else? And in every case except for North Africa, they are an invasive species that absolutely dominates the local wildlife. Immediately upon their entrance to any biome they haven't been to before, they show up and eat everything. They hunt shit to kill it because it's fun.
Yeah. What's up, Brewers Prospecting? Holy moly. I got Blast from the Past coming through tonight, man.
It's like a cool breeze with the sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
What is it about the house cat that makes it such a dominant threat? And how was it that the wildcat became better suited at taking advantage of pest infestations than other builds? To really explain the success of the house cat, we need to go way back and start our story just after the Miocene balance.
Oh my God.
This update granted animals access to a new ability called Carnassial Teeth, a side grade of the Dentition skill tree, which allows users to gain bonus XP from carcasses and carrion sources.
Like I said, it's all based around the concept of life being a video game. Like, everything.
But I'm not a gamer, so like, I don't know. I get it. I can.
Yeah, it's a funny joke. Ha ha ha.
No, it's not.
It is funny. Shut up.
No, I can't. I can't pretend on this one.
I
can't do it. I can't do it.
Stop it. Where is it at? Yeah, there it is. Boop. I want the next story. There we go.
And what is this story? What's the backstory?
I don't know. We're fixing to find out.
Decided to move ahead and encountered a police officer whom the auditor had some history with.
God damn. Can't get away from the auditors, can we? What this is. It appears to be a Walmart.
That looked like a post office.
Pretty signs. So there's no way.
Walmart, post office. What's the fucking difference?
Currently, if the owner of the property doesn't want me here, that's a different story. I already got all the content that I needed, so.
Once again, the officers were mistaken. Although the building was privately owned, once it was leased to the government, it became a public space. Despite being in the right, Sean chose to end his audit, feeling he had already dealt with enough for the day.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day, okay?
Thank you. Have a great day. Next.
Thanks for not violating my rights today. You wouldn't do that? Great. Thanks, Sarge.
Sean exited the building, and although he claimed to file a complaint against the parole officers, we are not certain whether he followed through with it. If watching a supervisor get owned was not enough, then watch this next case where Sean absolutely destroyed a know-it-all.
I'm so tired. Oh my God. Does it have to be like that? Is this all Long Island Olives?
I don't know, but if so, I mean, he's great.
I got another video. But it's the last one I got. It's the last ditch. We don't have anything after this to pivot to. Because I suck at my job.
You don't suck at your job. You are just trying to take the easy, lazy route lately because you are, I mean, you got flow state, you got midlife, you got freaking captain. I mean, you're spreading yourself very thin. And let me remind you who was first. Don't forget it.
Mandatory carry?
Oh, fuck mandatory.
I'll let you walk right into that one. You can say thank you.
You did.
Vehicle in front of us is supposed to be.
All right, just basically wild police moments. Stop being a bitch.
Stolen.
Truth be told, you are first. I did get sloppy seconds. But I'm the one that stuck around. I stuck around. Why everybody else blossomed around him. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, it's like I sucked all of the life right out of your channel just for mine, right?
I mean,
what I'm hearing, I mean, like, but you know the people that know people. Like, what's the problem?
I don't know.
You know somebody that knows everybody.
I mean, that doesn't help me none. I mean,
but why not?
Well, I mean, somebody who knows everybody is so little, though.
The way I see it is if somebody's going to help someone suck seed, it ought to be someone who sucked the right kind of seed.
Who sucked the suck?
5 in pursuit, traveling west on East 11. Passenger showing his hands like he's trying to get out of the truck.
I ain't part of this. I'm not running. It's not me. Right? Wow. Hold up. Does this actually work? Okay. It's working. Cool. Thought I lost everything for a second there. Everything froze up.
East on 10th, back towards Central. Passenger just tried to bail. North on Fairview.
Is that an old Ford?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you knew he was going to run the second you saw that puke Green Ranger. I don't think a single of them things ever sat there for a fucking stop. They all
East on ML King. He's about to bail. Driver's going to bail. Get ready.
That's not a Ranger, fool. That looks like an F-150.
We're rolling towards Central Avenue. I believe the vehicle's dead.
Oh, he just coasting?
Yeah, I think so.
I've got a unit behind me. We're on Central. We're at Flynn Street right now. He's trying to get a crank. Passengers trying to bail. East on Flynn Street.
I mean, he's doing pretty good, dude, if he's rolling.
He's still rolling downhill, though. He has been going steadily downhill.
That's what I'm saying. And he's got to know the area to know where all the hills are to keep rolling. What?
Rolling. Nah, man, I got to give him credit. But the homie just run out of gas. Like, tried to run away from the...
Yeah, yeah.
5, you got some units head towards Macaulay.
That life.
Macaulay. Flynn's going to turn into Macaulay. North on O'Neill. Passengers just bailed.
Why are you gonna bail and then
he's reaching for something?
Because he don't want to get shot, bro. Like,
but I mean, why even bail is what I'm saying. Why not? The truck is coming to a stop. Why not just sit there?
Do you hear what that cop just said when he jumped out of the car? He's reaching for something. That's why he bailed before that truck.
Oh, the driver was reaching for something?
That's what the cop just said.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Because you stopped it.
Stand by, vehicle stopping. He's reaching for something.
Got you.
Get on the ground, man. Oh, God. Start 21 units going to take.
They didn't show the taser deployed.
Of course not.
Oh, man.
Oh, he got wires. He's no longer wireless. They wasn't Bluetoothing this shit. Straight orders.
Oh, God. Start 21 units going to take. Give me your hands.
Not be aggressive, man.
Not being aggressive, man. Just doing it the way I'm supposed to.
Please don't be aggressive.
Is that really how they're supposed to handcuff somebody?
You are.
I mean, you know, ultimately, if you end up handcuffed, I call it a success.
I know, but I mean, did he? I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
Just say there's a lot of ways to shave a cat.
I guess.
You running because the truck stolen?
No, it's not good.
Belongs to your girlfriend. Your girlfriend reported it stolen.
Lillian?
Are you suspended, revoked, unlicensed, expired? What are you, man? What are you?
Looks like I'm screwed.
Well, yeah, that you.
Looks like I'm screwed. Yeah, that checks out. I was just looking at the math, and you're spot on, bro. You know, probably shouldn't have run with an empty tank. Anyway,
I mean, right?
Dude.
You are, but I'm talking about your license. Well, you're in possession of a stolen vehicle. That's all that matters. And you ran from me. That's not cool.
That's 2
So what's wrong
felonies.
with your driver's license? Suspended, revoked, expired, unlicensed? What are you? Suspended? What are you suspended for? Running from us? What we got?
I was in his passengers.
Yep. Told you.
On the right side.
Excellent. Good deal. All right.
You're muted. Oh.
Why did you run? Because I was high as hell.
Because I was high. Because I was high.
I did not mean to run from that officer. It was the drugs that made me run.
I tried to stop.
I tried to stop.
What were y'all throwing out the windows?
I didn't throw nothing.
Dope.
What was he?
Sir, I
More
swear to
dope.
God, I don't know him. He told me he was going to go get a 12-pack and was going to stop off next bear. And that's what we did, okay? And we got back in the truck, and the next thing I know, the police were behind us. And he said, well, I'm not going to jail. I'm going to run. I said, well, let me out. I don't want no part of this. And I threw my hands out the window the whole time.
You do understand that you are being charged for the narcotics that you were found with?
What? Listen, half a joint?
Half a joint and a little bit of marijuana.
Well, that's awful good.
That's the same thing,
That's
sir.
what happens, man.
Out west, they just give you a ticket.
Well, go back out west.
I'm a nice guy.
What a
okay?
dick.
Well, you are a nice guy. I ain't gonna
So
argue that
for
with you.
marijuana, that's it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, he'll spend the afternoon in jail, maybe overnight. Depends on if it's a weekend or not. As long as homie over here.
God.
No, homie had the good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, homie like had had baggies of bags.
Oh, that was his stuff.
Right. And then this guy
Okay.
had like half a joint in his pocket and a little bit of weed.
Got you. Right. That is fucked up for a
It's
half
not a
a
good thing to
joint.
run. I'm sure you know that's a felony.
I mean, he was held
Okay.
against
Try-
his will in that truck, right? He had enough. Why not just let him get off on that? Come on, dude.
What you reckon they were riding around smoking a joint? The one that he just bought from that guy.
Either way, the moment the dude took off and was like, I'm running, you know what I mean? And he's like, nah, man. Like, I mean, he's been
That's all
through
I
enough.
gotta say.
It's a half a
Just slow this thing
joint.
down to 65, I'll jump.
No,
You could,
I
bro.
couldn't.
You with possession of stolen vehicle, felony evasion, evade and arrest, DUI. I'm not being hard on you. I'm just letting you know for future reference. I'm trying to help you out in the future.
Hard?
When you run from me and I'm telling you to stop, I'm telling you to get down on the ground, whatever. It's not a good thing to run. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
This was
Don't
for
do
French
that.
State. This is straight out of Kansas City. Just want you to know.
Fuck Kansas City.
You don't like it?
No, I was just Kansas City Chiefs, you know, just jab.
I don't sports ball.
Oh, I sports ball. I football. Football.
I am just out the quick trip on Courthouse.
Right? He's a Kansas City fan. Yeah, do it.
But it's a lucky thing I had my pieces.
Your pieces?
My guns.
Oh.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang! Bang! Well, I don't see so good, so I missed. Then they ran away. I ran after them.
Okay.
Bang! Try to shoot them in the back. But I don't run so good either. Anyway, you guys all think I'm a hero, and I'll accept that responsibility. I don't think one would have done it. I'm going to go out and buy some more.
Okay.
And I think you should too. Don't be a victim. It's time to fight back.
Howdy, Carpenter.
I am just out the quick trip on Courthouse.
So I come out blasted.
Oh yeah, I seen this one.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Terrifying, bro. I mean, it's your actual nightmare of a cop scenario. You're gonna pull somebody over and they just start blasting. That's horrible. Oh, that's nerve wracking to listen to.
Wee.
Where's he at? Hat on.
My man driving a GNX. That's Camaro.
Camaro.
Okay.
Where's he at? Hat on. I can show you guys very well. I can show you what. I'm driving a yellow freight truck. I went from
Where's he at?
he had a building
Yeah. Where's he at up here?
across the road. He jumped the fence.
34. Northbound. 3.
Wee. Are you bootlicking?
Where'd super citizen come from? Like,
I don't know.
Who's this amazingly good Samaritan? I'm so confused. He just listened to some random dude in his underwear. It was like, okay,
Right. He's not in his underwear, but
Adam?
no, that's not
That
his
is a pair of
underwear.
boxers. That
It
is a
is
pair of
not. It is not. I don't know. I don't have a clear view like you do. It looks like khakis to me, but
We jumped the fence. 34 northbound. Through the fences is where I have a
what's
witness.
that? There's a goat?
Okay, so
Those are boxers? Okay, look.
Like,
okay, even on my computer, doing it in vertical, it's still small. And I realize that I am aging and I need maybe readers or whatever. But awaken, much love. What?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
Flying. Around me, and an officer was right behind him, and I see them both slam on the brake. And bang, 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 bang. I got out of the truck, chasing him.
Got out of the truck chasing him. Who is this guy? Like, only old school OG. He like, we on the manhunt. I'm part of the cops.
You're done.
That's got to be white privilege.
And he was carrying at least a 45.
okay, no, it's behind that house.
Yes, sir. I'm positive that's where we went over the fence.
334. I've got the house back here where the
Awakened by the looking glass's reflection.
I didn't know
Welcome
if Kane
in.
was aware, but we've also got a T-shirt out here, the same house where the
So I want you to remember.
Sorry, I'm gonna go to hell for this. But when I saw him, running, the only thing that I could think of was run. I had to turn the camera off for that one. Sorry.
You're still white.
Whatever. What's up, Eggsy?
find a gun back there, anything?
They did find a drugs.
Gun. Eggsy Trek Jedi.
Yep.
I feel like I got trolled and don't know how.
No.
Okay. Just saying, like.
Part of the Callahan family.
Okay. Well, I'm good with it.
Lee?
All right. Homie gets caught. You know how that works. We got the next chase coming up here in just a second. Right. All right. Next chase.
We're going to take a look at this car in front of us. We've got two officers in an unmarked thinking that they made a possible drug buy.
Okay. They got an open container in there too. I just did liquor, but I don't
Dun, dun, dun.
You got ID on you? No. No ID?
Minor.
Okay. You want an open container is illegal. You want
do it?
Minor. I think
Probably.
it's minor.
It's a whole car full of youngins, I bet you.
A minor.
Oh.
Step out of the vehicle for me. What's that bottleneck for you? Okay, step out of the vehicle for me.
The issue with me, bro, Desert Goat, is I'm somehow ugly and drop dead handsome at the same time, and no one can figure out how. Meanwhile, she is stunningly beautiful and absolutely terrifying.
No. Terrifying.
I'm scared.
Set that drink right up on top for me.
Oh my God, he has the drink. You're welcome.
Fair, just step right over here for me. Got anything on you I should be concerned with?
Bang.
Look at that big old guy trying to run after him.
What? But homie done stretched it out a little bit. Hold up, I want to see that bolt. I want to see this. There's this moment, and every cop I've ever talked to says you can tell who's going to run because they look out both corners of their eyes right before they do it, and it's like I want to see it.
You're fair. Just step right over here for me. Got anything on you?
Boom, boom.
He covered the corner of that door. That was the story right there, bud. He got 30 foot on that cop 3 steps.
There he goes.
Go, go. Get on the ground. 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 Get on the ground.
See, that's the thing about.
Look at him and them skippities. Sorry.
It don't matter how many you think it'll take to catch you, they'll use more. There's always more cops. There's always more cops. And if they run out of cops, they'll just put some fire department and police gear. They will get you.
Turn over. You're gonna get zapped again.
Turn over.
They gave him the juice.
Hey, as soon as he went down, he was doing something with his hands. I didn't see what it was.
Yeah, I think he ditched something right over here. Anything on you I should be concerned with?
Yeah.
What do you got? And what did you drop?
Nothing.
He dropped something right over here, and I lost my flashlight.
What do you got, a warrant? No, I ain't got no warrant. You got no warrant, but you're gonna run. For what purpose?
Oh, you gotta. Yeah.
That's why he ran.
It's a 25 or 22.
I want one of those, man. Little pew pew.
The little tiny one. Hey, you should look for you a Wolverine, girl. You're in Texas, you could probably find one pretty easy. Just go look around at some of the ritzier type resale locations.
A Wolverine?
Wolverine 22. Yes, ma'am. It is the ultimate ladies gun. I want one myself because they're so pimp. They are so stupid fly. You can get them. They're amazing. Just go check them out. Fucking Google the motherfuckers or something. They're beautiful.
Nothing in the camera. Just play it again. Stand up.
You got gloves?
So is the MP pew pew? Hey, what's up, U-Haul? Welcome in.
Running through here, if he should have thrown anything, you would have thought he would have thrown his gun.
It was up in his pocket. He couldn't reach it while running.
Not while he was running, yeah. Not without shooting himself 17 times.
Or stopping and getting, I mean, it's just, got Jesus?
Oh, yeah, I love it with Jesus joys. With Jesus joys, the chat, you know, you're headed in the right direction. Jesus. Damn.
Friend of yours?
Or Jesus?
I know his father and his mother, and they called me to go pick him up because they were doing an accident.
Okay. So they got into your vehicle with open containers?
Correct. I was taking them to JFK Hospital.
Okay. Were you aware that he had weapons on him?
No, sir.
Okay. You're aware it is against the law for him to be driving with an open container in your vehicle, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're also aware that it's against the law for him to be driving without the seatbelt on, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The reason that we stopped, what was all the movement in the front seat? We noticed that we've got all the knives sitting on the hood of the car that we've recovered. What were you guys reaching for underneath?
Right before we stopped, you reached underneath the front seat. I just want to know what you put under there. Were you hiding a knife?
No. I had the fillet knife, and then the one knife I use for work. I keep.
What? What the fuck is going on? I had the fillet knife, but the other knife I keep just for work. But why did you have the fillet knife in your car, sir? You could just look me straight in the eye and said I'm really fucked up, and we'll just take you to jail. But until then, you're gonna have to explain why you had the fillet knife.
On the side here.
These three,
No, what's up?
we're all tucked underneath the front seat.
They're on the front seat. Okay. All open, right?
Oh.
Nice.
All open? Why are you riding around with all of them open?
You understand why everything happened the way it happened tonight? We initially made the traffic stop with you guys. You know, so all you guys
That man's swerving on
all we're
lean.
gonna do is pull you out. Okay. Take you guys over the
He ain't all there, dude. Like he, you know what I mean?
You understand what I'm saying? At that point, you know,
He's like drunk or whatever, but he's not even listening. I wonder.
I don't know.
Go ahead. No, play it. Go.
What you're grabbing for. Luckily, you didn't get to the gun, because if you would have got to the gun, it probably wouldn't have ended like it ended tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I blasted my way out of here.
Pockets like that. At that point, I had to tase you, man. I didn't know what you were reaching for. I didn't know what you were doing. Fortunately, you didn't get the gun out. So everybody walks away from this.
We're going to a call. Some ladies complaining about some juveniles playing basketball near her house. So the basketball court used to be down the street, and they moved it. She don't know why. She wants them to leave. So, here's Tom. Hey, come here. How old are you?
16.
Well, how long's that basketball court been there?
I don't know. It's this.
Whose?
It's
Ours is who? You?
yeah. Them too.
How old are you?
I'm 11.
I think that one of these people are complaining you guys not putting the ball in their yard, are you?
No. She started going off on us about how we were little. She was cussing out.
Yeah, she was cussing.
Yeah. Let me go talk to her for you. I've been out with this lady before. Actually, we got her here
I mean, there's nothing she can do.
from her house. But she's a nice lady, so we come out and take care of her when we can. All right, ma'am. What's the deal?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the kids?
What's wrong with the kids?
Yeah.
They're gonna fall over here. You see the rocks over there? They fell already over here.
Okay.
And his head hit the ground and went bang like that. He could have split it open.
Okay.
I don't want to be sued for being hurt.
You won't be
on my
sued.
Property. It's my property. They're falling on.
The basketball court is actually on their property, and they had the.
It's too small there to play basketball. It belongs up the street.
Well, actually,
That's where it came from.
ma'am, those children that have it now don't live up the street. They live
Well,
here.
where's my rights if they got rights? Where's mine? This
Oh
is
my Lord.
I don't think.
Are you serious?
Don't be this lady. Her inflated sense of self-entitlement has interfered with her daily existence.
That is one. Oh my God, if that's not a Karen.
That's rough.
They have the rights. I don't.
Well, they also told me that, and they're only 10 and 11, that you've been cursing
Pardon
at them.
me?
They said that you've been cursing at them.
That is what?
Cursing, using foul
No, I
language.
don't cursing them. I just tell them stay away from my property. That's all I tell them.
Calling them
I
Jim.
think she does. Street. I don't curse at them.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
here's-
she does.
You reckon she could cuss like a
Oh
sailor
yes.
through the
Oh
night in the
yes.
brothel?
The way that she's talking, yes.
You can almost hear her editing her thought process.
Better than that.
You own a certain part of the property, but a part of the property off the road is also owned by the county.
That's right.
They call it
This one
easement.
behind the fence here is mine.
Behind the fence, yeah.
That's right, and that's where they're running from.
Ow.
And they're falling on the ground, and they're gonna fall on them.
So they play basketball, they jump the fence, fall, and then jump back over?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask them to move it down a little bit. I'm going to ask them to move it down a little bit off the curb.
No, see?
Rock.
They were over there where that car is. That's their father's car.
Yeah, well, I'm going to ask them to move the basketball
All
court
right.
over there.
So he got the
All right. How old are you?
Boating.
Where you live at?
In that part of the trend on the outside.
All right. Can you do me a favor, you and the big guy, move that court over to in front of that white car? Her concern is these rocks, which
But we used to have it right there. She told us to move it over here.
Could we just move it down in front of the white car?
Okay.
All right. Try to stay away from her fence. But have fun. I'm all for you guys playing basketball instead of
nope.
Getting in trouble, right?
No.
Where's the ball at?
No what?
No, like he had me until he was like, move it.
This is what we call a compromise.
No,
he's not
it's
moving it 12 feet specifically to get away from some rocks in question. There might be some grounds for a lawsuit.
She didn't say nothing about no rocks, but she did say her property. She was worried about her property. It's not about no thing.
3 times.
Karen, bootlicker.
She is a Karen.
And then now you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna have them move it, and then he's gonna be like, "Hey, give me the ball. Let me shoot it a couple times, so I'm cool."
God damn!
Shut the front door. No, I can't do it. No,
that should have been big screen. I sucked so hard at this. I try so hard.
You have gotten it a few times though.
I try. I should have seen that one coming.
Yes.
Let me get a ball.
You named it.
Who wants to go one-on-one?
See?
Come on, chump. Yeah, that's good.
You think he picks the smallest kid or the biggest kid?
Smallest.
Yeah, come on. What's up? Oh,
Rick.
Street, ma'am. I'm here still.
Not gonna solve a thing.
See?
Their parents are not gonna pay for it.
Ma'am, they're not going to bust the
There
fence.
is no compromise.
It's a strong fence. You paid good money for this fence for a reason. This is not going to bust. I mean, they're little kids.
If one of them falls up against it, they will.
I told you.
I'll tell you what, if they fall and bend it, you call me out and I'll make sure someone takes care of it.
Oh, yeah, like you're doing now.
You're not happy with the service you're getting?
Yeah, they doing what they want here.
Well, they're kids, man. Well, right now, there's nothing that they're doing wrong. I've talked to some of the neighbors. They don't have a problem with it. You're the only one that has a problem with it. So
That's right. It's my property.
Property. My property. It's something called a easement. I want to take a couple of steps back. That's why you have a fence, actually. Yeah, inside the fence.
Probably has some the kids for their lunch money.
Yeah. He stole their ice creams.
Bring it by their house and see if they don't have a problem.
Okay.
Bring that basketball court over there or over there, and you'll see how fast they complain.
Okay.
Do that.
All right, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. You guys aren't doing nothing wrong. All right.
He tried.
What I
You gotta
asked
give you
guys to
credit.
do is
He
just stay away
tried.
from the fence. As long as they're not out too late.
Oh, wait a minute. It's dark anyways because you can't see me.
You're fine. You're all fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. See you later.
All the parents came out.
Male black.
Right. Absolutely. All right. The next one, we don't really have time for the next one.
She's probably like that lady that one cartoon Monster House, where it's like, get off my lawn.
Really, she's just trying to protect them.
No, she's not.
She's
worried about getting sued. She's worried about getting sued.
Maybe she's just a bitch.
Did anybody notice, the majority color of the kids? I'm just
Yeah, sure. But it's 2025. Surely that can't have been it.
She ain't 2025, obviously.
All right, so you got me there, man. Jeez, like what do you want? Wow.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, this has been fun. I've enjoyed this.
Yes, it's been great. I appreciate it. And we want to thank everybody in the chat for coming on this lovely Naughty Corner Tuesday night.
Yep. Everybody gets a trophy. Wait, I'm not. What's that?
Please be sure. Please be sure to share, like, subscribe if you're not. This is my co-host, Caucasian Sasquatch. Oh, where'd you go?
Well, no, you're doing the outro thing, and
I know, but then you put me full screen, and it was you were
do
part
the
of
outro thing. You're good.
Anyway, that is Caucasian, and I'm stealing Toe for Life's little thing. So that's Caucasian. That's my co-host, and I am A-Jot, and we out this bitch. Toodles.
I gotta bounce.
Thanks a lot for proving just how ugly and immature you are. It's been real. And just so you know, I don't really care about your problems.
She sent us to the naughty corner. I just made a joke. She sent us to the naughty corner. Wasn't even woke.
Go to the naughty corner right. Where's my shoe? Go to the naughty corner right now.